There's a folded page on the corner of the desk. Your handwriting soft, but the ink's a mess. I never opened it, I was too afraid of the words you left, of the choice you made. The seal's still tight, though the paper's worn. It's carried storms, it's carried dawn. I hold it close, like it might break, a fragile truth I cannot face. The letter on the desk, it haunts me still. A silent voice, a broken will. If I unfold it, will you fade away? Or will your ghost decide to stay? I've read it 1,000 times in dreams, but I can't tear through the fragile seams. I hear your voice in the midnight air. I reach for the page, but you're not there. The candle flickers like it wants me to, but I can't decide what I should do. The paper trembles beneath my hand like it already knows I don't understand. Is it a farewell or a vow of love, a bleeding heart or a gentle dove? The letter on the desk, it haunts me still. A whisper of love on the edge of a hill. If I unfold it, the truth might kill, but silence cuts deeper, it always will. I've read it 1,000 times in dreams, but I can't tear through the fragile seams. Oh, I can't tear through the fragile seams. And maybe it says I'll be home soon, or maybe it ends with the weight of doom. Maybe you love me, maybe you lied, but I'll never know what you wrote inside. The candle burns low, the shadows creep. This unread letter won't let me sleep. I chase your ghost down an endless hall, but the words inside could end it all. I've carried this letter through every year, through birthdays missed, through quiet tears. I wonder if you sign your name with care, or if you wrote it in despair. The edge is yellow, the ink might fade, but the weight of your silence will never age. Should I surrender? Should I let go, or keep pretending I'll never know? The letter on the desk, it haunts me still. A silent voice, a broken will. If I unfold it, will you fade away? Or will your ghost decide to stay? I've read it 1,000 times in dreams, but I can't tear through the fragile seams. No, I can't tear through the fragile seams. Let her wait, and so do I. Years go past, but the tears don't dry. Some doors stay locked, some truths remain, but silence sings a cruel refrain. One day I'll break and my hands will shake, and I'll read the words you chose to make. But until then, you'll stay alive in a letter sealed where love survives. The hallway echoes with your name, but no one's there, it sounds the same. The photographs are turning gray. Your smile is slowly washed away. I touch the frame, but it feels cold. The story is told, but left untold. Your laughter haunts the walls at night, a fading flame that lost its light. Where the silence sleeps, I call for you. In the shadows deep, where dreams fall through, every breath I keep just pulls me down. Where the silence sleeps, you can't be found. I left the window open wide, as if your ghost would step inside. The wind just whispered empty lies and left me drowning in goodbyes. The floorboards creak like weary bones. I sit surrounded, still alone. The clock is cruel, the hands don't care. They steal the hours, you're not there. Where the silence sleeps, I ache for you. In the hollow deep, where light won't bloom, every memory bleeds, it pulls me in. Where the silence sleeps, I can't begin. Do you hear me when I break? Do you see the tears I make? Do you feel the weight I bear? Or are you gone, just never there? I scream your name into the night, but silence swallows every fight. The louder I cry, the deeper it goes. Where the silence sleeps, nobody knows. The mirror shows a hollow face, an empty shell that time can't erase. I wear the mask, but inside I bleed. 1,000 scars that no one sees. I chase your ghost down every street. In every stranger's eyes I meet. But you're not here, you never come, and silence always wins, not love. Where the silence sleeps, I search for you. In the darkness deep, where nothing's true, every prayer I speak just fades to stone. Where the silence sleeps, I'm left alone. Where the silence sleeps, where the silence keeps, where the silence weeps, I'll still call for him, but silence always answers.
see the sunrise every day, but it doesn't feel the same way. The streets are crowded, voices loud, but I walk alone inside the crowd. Your chair is empty by the door, the silence whispers all the more. The clock keeps ticking, life goes on, but you are gone and I'm withdrawn. The world moves on, but I stand still, holding on to what I can't feel. Every laugh, every passing face reminds me of the space you can't replace. I see your shadow, any light, your laughter echoes in the night. I reach for hands that aren't there, I feel your absence everywhere. The cafe we loved is buzzing now. I sit alone and wonder how life continues. Our people smile while I'm stuck here lost in the miles. The world moves on, it doesn't care, it spins and turns while I despair. I chase the echoes of your face, but find only emptiness and place. I call your name into the wind, hoping the universe might bend. I whisper prayers into the rain, but only sorrow answers again. If I could pause time, I'd hold you near, tell you the words you'd wanna hear. But the world keeps moving, hearts betrayed, and I remain where shadows stay. The nights are long, the morning's gray. I try to live, I try to pray, but every sunrise steals my breath, reminds me that life goes on but death. I see the world, I watch it spin, but nothing moves the space within. Your memory haunts each step I take, a silent weight I cannot shake. The world moves on, but I stand still, holding on to what I can't feel. Every laugh, every passing face reminds me of the space you can't replace. The world moves on, but I stand still. The world moves on, but you are gone. I walk through rooms lined with empty frames, silent witnesses to forgotten names. Your laughter lingers in the air, but no one's there, and I despair. The pictures fade, the colors dim, the light that once shone now feels grim. I touch the glass, I trace the lines, hoping to find what time confines. Empty forever.
Your shadow walks beneath the stars. I speak your name, I call in vain. The walls respond with quiet pain. The rooms are full, but I am not. Your presence gone, the love we got. I try to move, I try to breathe, but only echoes answer me. Empty frames, they hold the past, the fleeting moments that couldn't last. I chase the ghost of who you are, but find only silence, soft and blurred.
If I could turn back, I'd hold you near, tell you the words you needed to hear. But time is cruel and hearts betray, and I remain where shadows stay. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping somehow they bring you light. But only silence answers me and leaves me trapped in memory.
The nights are long, the morning's gray. I try to live, I try to pray, but every day reminds me still you've gone ahead against my will. I hold my breath, I hold the pain, I chase your ghost in every lane, but all I find are empty skies and tears that fall where sorrow lies.
Empty frames, they hold your face, but you've gone far from this place. I reach for memories, I reach for you, but all I find is the empty view.
Empty frames, your face. I reach, I try, but you're gone. Empty frames, I remain alone.
I hear the footsteps fade away, the quiet hum of our yesterday. You didn't turn, you didn't stay, and left the light to dim and sway. The hall is empty, the walls are bare. I reach for nothing, grasping air. Your shadow lingers, then it's gone, a fading echo of our song. Doors you've closed, I can't reopen. Words unsaid, love left unspoken. I stand outside, but you're inside, and all I feel is the turning tide.
I touch the places you once knew, the chair, the desk, the fading view. Every corner whispers your goodbye. Every room reflects the light. I try to move, I try to breathe, but nothing stays, nothing to believe. am trapped where I don't belong. Doors you close, they keep me out. Every thought is filled with doubt. I call your name into the night, but shadows answer, empty, quiet. If I could turn, if I could stay, I'd make you pause, I'd make you say. But life moves fast and hearts betray. I'm left chasing yesterday. I scream inside, I cry alone. The world around me turns to stone. I reach for light, but find the dark, a hollow echo in my heart. The door is shut, the key is lost. I count the cost, I bear the frost. I trace the steps you left behind, and wish I could rewind the time. I hold my breath, I hold the pain. I stand in silence, call your name, but nothing answers, nothing stays. The doors you've closed define my day. Doors you've closed, I can't reopen. Words unsaid, love left unspoken. I stand outside, but you're inside, and all I feel is the turning tide. Doors you've closed, I wait, I hope. Doors you've closed, but you're gone, and I am left alone.
I close my eyes and see your face, a fleeting glimpse I can't embrace. The night is quiet, the stars are cold, but in my dreams your hand I hold. I reach for you but you slip away, a shadow that will never stay. The morning comes and steals your light and leaves me with the empty night. Dreams that don't wake, they hold me tight through endless hours, through the night. I call your name but it disappears, lost forever among my tears.
I trace your steps on paths we made, in the silence where our memories stay. The world moves on, but I remain caught in the echo of joy and pain. I whisper words into the dark, hoping somehow they leave a mark, but nothing answers, nothing stays, just fleeting shadows and empty days.
Dreams that don't wake, they pull me near, every heartbeat filled with fear. I chase your ghost in every place, but find only the void of your trace. If I could step into the dream, I'd hold you close, make the world redeem, but sleep betrays me. Reality calls and I wake alone within these walls. The night is long, the world moves fast. I cling to moments that cannot last, and every dawn reminds me again that dreams can't stop the ache within.
I reach for mornings that are in line, I drink the memories, sip the wine. The laughter we shared, the love we knew, exists only where the night is true.
I close my eyes and hope for more, but time is cruel, it shuts the door.
echoes soft and deep, and dreams that haunt me when I sleep. Dreams that don't wake, they hold me tight through endless hours, through the night. I call your name, but it disappears, lost forever among my tears. That don't wake, I reach, I try. Dreams that don't wake, but you're gone, and I remain. Dreams that don't wake.
I walk the halls where we once stayed. The sunlight fades, the walls betrayed. Your voice still lingers in the air, but I reach for nothing, nothing's there. The chair is empty, the bed is cold. Your warmth, your touch, a story untold. I trace the shadows where you stood, and wish that somehow it felt like good. Echoes of you, they haunt my days, through every night, through every haze. I call your name, it drifts away and leaves me lost where memories stay.
I see your face in passing crowds, a fleeting glimpse, a whisper loud. The streets we knew have lost their light since you've been gone, since you took flight. I try to live, I try to move, but every step reminds me of you. The world goes on, but I remain caught in the pull of love and pain.
Echoes of you, they fill my mind. Every word you said, every sign. I reach for hands that aren't there, and find the emptiness we share. If I could turn back, I'd hold you near, say the words you needed to hear. But time has passed and hearts betray, and I'm left with shadows that stay. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping somehow they bring you light. But only silence answers me and leaves me trapped in memory.
The nights are long, the morning's gray. I try to live, I try to pray, but every day reminds me still you've gone ahead against my will. I hold my breath, I hold the pain, I chase your ghost in every lane, but all I find are empty skies and tears that fall where sorrow lies. Echoes of you, they haunt my days, through every night, through every haze. I call your name, it drifts away and leaves me lost where memories stay. Echoes
I walk these streets at midnight, hoping shadows will erase your face. But every corner whispers softly, every silence holds your trace. The cafe still has your laughter, the window still reflects your eyes. And though I tell myself you're gone now, the city never tells me lies. Every street reminds me of you, every light burns the way you used to. I close my eyes but the echoes stay. I can't outrun what won't fade away.
I passed the bench where we were strangers, when your hand first brushed my own. I swore the world had stopped its turning, now it spins and I'm alone.
The bus stop hums its weary engine, like the heartbeat I can't find. I search for silence in the thunder, but you're tattooed in my mind.
Every street reminds me of you, every step drags the weight of truth. I try to breathe where the air is new, but the city bleeds your name right through.
How do you erase a ghost you can't outrun?
How do you forget the light of your only sun?
I try to paint the night in colors you won't see, but the walls collapse and you're all over me. I walk the river where we promised, forever carved into the stone. The water carried off our secrets, but left me drowning on my own.
I scream your name across the silence. The echo laughs then disappears. The sound comes back like broken sirens and drowns me deeper in the years.
Every street reminds me of you, every scar sings the things I knew. I'm chained to places I can't undo, and every road just leads to you.
Every street, every street,
Every street
reminds me.
Every street reminds me of you. I wander through the empty streets, where echoes haunt my lonely feet. The neon signs flicker cold and bare, but nothing glows because you're not there. Your laughter lingers in the air, a fleeting ghost that's everywhere. I reach for shadows that won't stay, and feel the night steal you away. Empty
Now empty tables, quiet haze. The wind rolls through the alleyways and whispers all the things we'd say. I pass the park where we once sat, a bench still waiting for you and that. The leaves are falling, the swings are still, but only my heart bends to your will. Empty streets and midnight call your name. Every shadow knows the pain. I walk alone through the city's glow, but it's your absence I always know. I hear your voice in passing cars, your face reflected in shop front bars. I scream your name into the rain, but silence answers with the same refrain. Time keeps moving, but I stand still, trapped in nights I cannot fill. If only I could turn the clock and find you waiting on the dock. I reached the bridge where we said goodbye. Water mirrors the empty sky. I whisper wishes into the stream, hoping they carry to my dream. But currents pull you far away and leave me here to fade to gray. The city sleeps, but I can't rest. I carry your shadow inside my chest. Empty streets at midnight call your name. Every corner burns with our flame. I chase the lights, but they fade too fast. And all I hold are memories of the past. Empty streets, calling out, but you're not there, not there. Only echoes in the midnight air. I hear the footsteps fade away, the quiet hum of our yesterday. You didn't turn, you didn't stay, and left the light to dim and sway. The hall is empty, the walls are bare. I reach for nothing, grasping air. Your shadow lingers, then it's gone, a fading echo of our song. Doors you've closed, I can't reopen. Words unsaid, love left unspoken. I stand outside, but you're inside, and all I feel is the turn.
faces you once knew, the chair, the desk, the fading view. Every corner whispers your goodbye. Every room reflects the light. I try to move, I try to breathe, but nothing stays, nothing to believe. The clock ticks on, the nights are long, and I am trapped where I don't belong. Doors you close, they keep me out. Every thought is filled with doubt. I call your name into the night, but shadows answer, empty, quiet. If I could turn, if I could stay, I'd make you pause, I'd make you say, but life moves fast and hearts betray. And I'm left chasing yesterday. I scream inside, I cry alone. The world around me turns to stone. I reach for light, but find the dark, a hollow echo in my heart. The door is shut, the key is lost. I count the cost, I bear the frost. I trace the steps you left behind, and wish I could rewind the time. I hold my breath, I hold the pain. I stand in silence, call your name, but nothing answers, nothing stays. The doors you've closed define my day. Doors you've closed, I can't reopen. Words unsaid, love left unspoken. I stand outside, but you're inside, and all I feel is the turning tide. Doors you've closed, I wait, I hope. Doors you've closed, but you're gone, and I am left alone. I found a box beneath the stairs. Dust and silence filled the air. Photographs of you still smile, but the colors fade with time. Your eyes once burned into my soul. Now they blur, they lose control. I press the picture to my chest, pretend you're here like all the rest. Fading frames, they slip away like sunlight at the edge of day. I'm holding ghosts I can't replace. Your memory is a fragile face. Here's the one from late July, where the ocean kissed the sky. Your laughter froze inside the lens, but I can hear it now again. The ink is cracking on the back, where you wrote I'll always come back. But promises are paper thin, and time won't let me breathe you in. Fading frames, they slip away like shadows that forget to stay. I'm chasing turn to gray. All the faces drift away. I fear the day I look inside, and even you won't still reside. So I keep them close, though they decay. The only proof you live this way. If I forget your face, my dear, then what was left of us is clear. Fading frames, they slip away like echoes drowning in the rain. I'm screaming names into the dark, but silence burns where you once spoke. Fading, all the colors turn to gray. Fading, but I can't throw them away. Frames are breaking, but I still stay with fading love that won't decay.
I see your face in every crowd, a fleeting glance, a shadowed shroud. The room is full, but it feels bare, 'cause you're not here and no one cares. I touch the air where you once stood. It shivers like it knows the truth. Your laughter lingers like a ghost, a haunted echo I love the most. Ghosts of you, they fill my nights. They hold me close when no one's inside. I reach for hands that aren't there, and find only the weight of despair. I trace the places where we met, each corner carved with silhouettes. The cafe, the park, the old lamplight, they all remember you at night. I try to speak, I try to call, but silence answers through the hall. The world moves fast, but I stay slow, chasing shadows that won't let go. Ghosts of you, they haunt my mind. Every whisper, every sign. I close my eyes to see your face, but even dreams can't hold your place. I scream your name into the rain, hoping sorrow will release the pain. But every drop just pulls me down, deeper into this endless town. If I could step back through the years, I'd hold you close, erase the tears. But all I have are memories, and the ghosts of you that follow me. I sit alone where shadows fall, the pictures stare back from the wall. Your voice, your touch, your fleeting grin, all exist only deep within. I reach for light, I reach for day, but everything that's bright decays. The world is here, but you are gone, and I am left to carry on. Ghosts of you, they fill my nights. They hold me close when no one's inside. I reach for hands I watch you smile from across the room. A fading light, a quiet gloom. Your eyes are far, your heart's elsewhere. I reach for you, but you're not there. The laughter fades into a sigh. I feel the distance multiply. I try to call, I try to stay, but every word just drifts away, fading into you. I lose my ground. Every heartbeat is a hollow sound. I chase your shadow, I chase the night, but you slip away just out of sight.
I trace your steps where we once walked, the echoes of our silence taught. The places we knew are filled with air, but I still reach, I still care. The world moves fast, but I remain trapped in love, trapped in pain. I call your name into the dark, but it returns a fading spark,
Fading into you like smoking wind. A love that's lost, I can't rescind. I reach for hands I'll never hold. A story of us left untold. If I could touch, if I could stay, I'd make you turn, I'd make you say. But hearts move on and people part, and I am left with a breaking heart. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping somehow to make it right, but only silence answers me and leaves me trapped in memory. The nights are long, the morning's gray. I try to live, I try to pray, but every day reminds me still you've drifted on against my will. I hold my breath, I hold the pain. I chase your ghost in every lane, but all I find are empty skies and tears that fall where sorrow lies, fading into you. I lose my ground. Every heartbeat is a hollow sound. I chase your shadow,
gone, but the pain remains, it lingers on. I fold the letters, I put them away, yet they call me back every day. I try to live, I try to mend, but love like this refuses to end. Ink that won't fade, it stains my hands. Every memory slips like sands. I chase your ghost in every line, but nothing lives, nothing's mine. I try to burn them, but flames can't touch the weight of you. It's just too much. I press my palm, I feel the cold. The words return, the star is torn. If I could turn back, I'd say it all before the letters began to fall. But time is cruel and hearts betray, and letters fade, the words will stay. I leave them scattered on the floor, a trail of love I can't ignore. Each page a life that once was ours, each line a bloom now turned to scars. The room is quiet, the world moves fast, but I'm caught in echoes of the past. I close my eyes, I hear your voice in the letters that leave me no choice. Ink that won't fade, but hearts decay. Every word you wrote still stays. I read them slow, and read them loud, but your absence crowds the crowd. Ink that won't fade. The letters remain. I touch what's gone, but love lingers on. Ink that won't fade.
I wait for you. I stand alone on the empty platform. Your suitcase gone, the night feels warm. The rails hum softly under the train, but I'm frozen here, drenched in rain. The benches are cold, the lamps burn low, the wind whispers things I don't wanna know. I keep my eyes on the far off track, hoping somehow you'll come back. Platform of broken dreams, I'll wait for you. Every train passing, every hue, I reach for hands that slipped away and hold the night where shadows stay. I see your coat in the fading light, a phantom dancing just out of sight. I
speak your name into the air, but only emptiness answers there.
The announcements crackle, a voice unknown, calling out lives that have moved on. But I am here, stuck in our time, waiting for you who'll never arrive.
Platform of broken dreams, I wait for you. Every whistle bleeds the truth I knew. I chase the echo of your stride, but all that moves is the night outside.
Is the night outside.
I trace your steps and puddles shine. I count the stars to make you mine. If I could pause the hands of fate, I'd bring you back before it's too late.
But the trains roll on, the world moves fast, and I'm alone, caught in the past. Every station, every mile reminds me of your lost smile. I light a match and watch it burn, like the memories I can't return. I fold my hands, I close my eyes, and whisper prayers into the skies. The clock strikes 12, the station sleeps. The night is mine, the pain it keeps. I know you're gone, the truth is clear, yet I wait for you year after year. Platform of broken dreams, I wait for you. Every train passing, every you. I reach for hands that slipped away and hold the night where shadows stay. Platform of broken dreams, I wait for you. I wait for you. Even when the trains have gone, I wait. I reach for you, but you're not there. A distant look, a vacant stare. Your voice is quiet, your touch is light. I can feel you leaving every night. The laughter we shared is fading slow. The places we knew no longer glow. I hold the space where you used to stand, but you're slipping through my hands, slipping through my hands like sand in the sea. Every moment lost, every memory. I call your name into the for the doors you closed, the fading floor. I try to grasp what I can't hold. Your warmth is gone, the world feels cold. Slipping through my hands like leaves in fall. I reach for you, but you don't call. I chase the ghost of who you were, but the closer I get, the further you stir.
I scream in silence, I cry alone. The space between us is overgrown. I beg for moments, I beg for time, but you're slipping away, no reason, no rhyme. If I could pause, I'd pull you near, hold you close, calm your fear. But the world moves fast and hearts betray, and you're slowly drifting away. The night is empty, the nights are long. I hum our song, but the notes are wrong. I watch your shadow fade in light, a ghost I cannot make stay inside.
I hold my breath, I reach, I fall. I try to keep you through it all, but every heartbeat, every glance shows me you're slipping through my hands. Slipping through my hands like sand in the sea. Every moment lost, every memory. I call your name into the wind, but it drifts away, and I can't I try, but you're gone. Slipping through my hands.
I see your footprints fade away. The path we walked is gone today. The wind carries your distant laugh, but I remain lost in the past. The streets are full, the world moves fast, but every moment seems to last. I reach for you in empty air and find nothing but memories there. I'm still waiting here, though you moved on. The sun is bright, but my sky is gone. I call your name into the night, but shadows answer,
Nothing feels right.
I passed a cafe where we used to sit, the table empty. I feel it split, I trace the laughter, the stolen glances, lost forever in second chances.
I try to speak, I try to stay, but the words I want just fade away. You stepped ahead, I'm left behind, chasing echoes I cannot find.
I'm still waiting here, though you moved on. The moments linger, the love withdrawn. I walk the streets hoping it will ease the pain.
But only silence answers me and leaves me trapped in memory.
The nights are long, the morning's gray. I try to live, I try to pray, but every day reminds me still you've gone ahead against my will. I hold my breath, I hold the pain, I chase your ghost in every lane, but all I find are empty skies and tears that fall where sorrow lies. I'm still waiting here, though you moved on. The sun is bright, but my sky is gone. I call your name into the night, but shadows answer, nothing feels right. Still waiting, still Still waiting.
I kept your sweater in the drawer, still folded just the way before. The ink has faded on your note, but every word still grips my throat. I wrote replies I'll never send, lines that bend but never end. I sealed them tight with broken hands and left them drowning in the sand. This is the last letter I never sent, carved in silence, heavy and bent. Every word is soaked in pain, every line calls out your name. If only you could read what I meant in the last letter I never sent. I see your face in morning, a fragile frame of what has passed. I chase the echoes through the rain, but I can't outrun the endless pain. I dreamed you stood beside my bed, but it was only tears instead. I reached for your hand, but air replied, an empty space where love once lied. This is the last letter I never sent, a burning prayer I've drowned in days, I've lived inside this endless haze. The clock keeps turning, but I stand still, bound by love I always will. They say to heal, to let it go, but how do you free what you still know? My heart's a cage, my chest is rent by the last letter I never sent. by the last letter I never sent. The last letter I never sent. I saw you standing on the platform, your suitcase heavy with goodbyes. You didn't turn, you didn't linger, just vanished under foreign skies. The whistle cried, the tracks kept shaking. The ground fell hollow under me, and in that moment I stopped breathing. Time froze, but you were free. I'm still waiting for the last train home, but you've gone where I can't go. Your shadow lingers on these streets I roam, but the last train left long ago. I write your name across the window and watch it fade with morning rain. I close my eyes but only replay the way you left without my name. The nights are longer than the distance, the days are colder than the snow. Every mile you drift away from me is another weight I'll never let go. I'm still waiting for the last train home, while your heart beats where I can't know. I whisper to the rails, to the steel, the stone, but the last train left, and I'm alone. I see your face in passing lights, on every street, on every night. I chase the sound of leaving wheels, but it's a ghost that never heals. You're laughing in a world I'll never meet. I'm stranded on this empty seat. The rails are cold, they echo low. The last train's gone, but I can't let go. The clock keeps striking out of rhythm. It doesn't sing the way it should. It mocks me with its steady ticking, like it knows I'd stop it if I could. Your letters rest in broken boxes, unread lines that bleed my hands. I try to burn them into silence, but the ashes spell your name in sand.
kept your jacket by the door, still smells like rain and days before. I swore you'd come, I swore you'd stay, but silence stole the sound away. I wrote a letter in my head every night before I slept, but ink and paper stayed so clean. My voice got lost inside the dream. The last word I never said still lives inside my chest. 1,000 echoes spin around, but they never made a sound. We walked through winter side by side, through every shadow, every tide. But when the storm began to call, I couldn't find the words at all. I should have told you I was scared, I should have begged you to be there. Now I'm rehearsing lines too late, to walls that never hesitate. The last word I never said is carved inside my head. I whisper to the empty air, pretend somehow you hear me there. The last word I never said is carved inside my head. I whisper to the empty air, pretend somehow you hear me there. Goodbye. Your lips were moving, mine were still, and silence broke what love can't fill. I hold my breath and count to 10, hoping I'll see you once again. But the only thing that stays with me is the word I never set free. The last word I never said, it haunts me in my bed. A quiet scream, a heavy stone, it keeps me here but leaves me alone.
I walk the road where we used to meet. Your shadow lingers beneath my feet. The streetlights flicker, the night turns cold. I whisper your name, but no one knows. Your laughter echoes inside my chest, a ghost of joy that won't find rest. I reach for the sky, but the stars are blind, like they've forgotten how to shine. When the stars forgot to shine, that's the night you said goodbye. Every light fell out of place and left the darkness on my face. I've been searching for a sign since the stars forgot to shine. I trace the letters you carved in stone, a name that I call when I'm alone. The river hums the song we knew, but even the water can't carry you. I keep you cold by the window pane, the here, but even forever can disappear. And now I'm stuck on the fault line where the stars forgot to shine. I see your face in the silver rain, a fleeting dream that fades again. Your voice returns in a gentle breeze, but it breaks apart among the trees. I count the nights since you've been gone, but numbers blur, they stretch too long. The sky has turned its back on mine since the stars forgot to shine. When the stars forgot to shine, that's the night I lost what's mine. Every hope turned into ash, every promise broke like glass. I've been trapped in endless time since the stars forgot to When the stars forgot to shine. When the stars forgot to The night still holds your name in mine. I'll wait forever, I'll stand in line for the night the stars remember to shine. When the stars forgot to shine.
Waiting by the shore for you to come back. The waves crash down, but the world's off track. I reach for the distance, I reach for your hand, but all I hold is the lonely sand.
The lighthouse shines, but it's not for me. Its beam cuts through my misery. The seashells whisper the things we said. The echoes linger where we once tread.
The wind steals voices from the past, and every moment fades too fast. I scream your
I'd make you stay. But time moves forward, hearts betray, and I am left where shadows lay.
I press my hand against the cold, wet sand and pray for a sign, a touch of your hand. But all I
Feel is the emptiness near, and the constant ache of wishing you were here.
The sun descends, the sky turns gray, the sea reflects the lost today. The world goes on, but I am stuck, trapped in tight, lost luck.
I close my eyes, I breathe your name, hoping the ocean will call the same. But only waves crash and whisper low, reminding me you'll never show.
Waiting by the shore for you to come back. The waves crash down, but the world's off track. I reach for the distance, I reach for your hand, but all I hold is the lonely sand.
By the shore,
For you, the tide carries you away, and I remain.
waiting by the I sit by the window every night, hoping shadows bring your light. The street is empty, the lamp burns low, the wind hums soft where memories go. Your coat still hangs upon the chair, the faintest scent is everywhere. I tell myself that you're not gone, but the clock keeps ticking all night long. The window I stare through waits for you. Every sunset, every hue, I reach for hands I'll never find, trapped in this space where time's unkind.
I hear your voice in passing cars, I see a shadow under stars. I whisper secrets into the air, but they dissolve, they're never there. The coffee's cold, the chair's too wide, the bed is empty where I cried. I call your name, but silence stays and stretches on through endless days.
The window I stare through waits for you. Through rain and frost and skies of blue, I trace your face in fading light, but you're
grieve. Every room whispers your name. Every echo fans the flame. If I could step into the past, I'd hold you close, make the moment last. But time's a thief that won't return, and still I sit and silently burn.
The rain taps soft against the pane. Each drop reminds me of your name. The seasons change, but I remain a shadow caught in endless pain.
I dream you walk back through the door, but wake to find you're there no more. I press my hand against the glass and watch the fleeting moments pass. The window I stare through waits for you. Through every dawn, every hue, I reach for hands I'll never find, trapped in this space where time's unkind. The window I stare through. The window I wait for you. The window I stare through, but you're never coming back. I've got a drawer full of paper, folded edges, ink-stained hands. Every night I start another, to the ghost I can't withstand. Your name bleeds heavy on the first line, but the rest just falls apart. I try to write a world without you, but you're carved into my heart. Unsent letters, pages torn. Every word feels bruised, feels worn. I keep writing what you'll never see. You're gone, but the words won't set me free. I write on mornings we never had, of growing old in the same small town, of laughter spilling through the kitchen, of love that never let us down. But the ink begins to tremble when the truth cuts through my pen. No letter finds its way to you, no answer will come again. Unsent letters piled so high, everyone a quiet goodbye. I keep pretending you'll read them one day, but the paper just crumbles, fades away. I burned a few, but the smoke still stayed. It spelled your name in the ash it made. I mailed one once, but it came back torn, the world reminding me you're gone. You're gone. So tonight I'll write another, though my hands are tired and weak. It's the only way to touch you, through the words I'll never speak.